Stay only true to what you know and who you are. And who you are. The road may be rough, you might not see the top, but winners don't quit and winners don't stop. The lead may look large, you might think that you'll fall, but winners aren't born, winners work hard. They work hard. Can't win if you don't play. The game might be dirty, but it's okay. You can't win if you don't play. Can't win if you don't play. The game might be dirty, but it's okay. You can't win if you Same mind, where you going back tonight? I saw a fire in your bloodshot eyes. Same mind, where you going back tonight? I saw a fire in your bloodshot eyes. Bloodshot. Oh, 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 oh. Bloodshot. Same mind, where you going back tonight? I saw a fire in your bloodshot eyes. Same mind, where you going back tonight? I saw a fire in your bloodshot eyes. Bloodshot. Bloodshot.
What is going on, everybody? Thank everybody in the chat for coming in, watching a little bit more Overwatch. Today we're going to be bringing you some ECAC postseason play-ins to get into the actual playoffs here, but we'll be versing Central Methodist University. And of course, my name is Garrett, and I'm joined today with Maxwell.
Yep, we're back, and as we predicted last week, we have made it into play-ins, so we get to watch some more Overwatch. Hope the team can keep going and make a run in through the bracket.
Yep, of course. And so today we're going to be starting off on the map Busan. We've seen this a couple times if you were watching one of the weeks of NACE. That had to start with Busan as well. So Arcadia does have some playtime on this map, and it should be a really nice one.
Right now, it looks like they're fielding their poke comp, the Kojo on the Roadhog with the Sigma. And what's nice about this, we get to see Pluto on the hit scan, clicking heads. Really looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. There we have classic Pluto Ash. Nice. We have Latrick on the Hanzo, so we'll be seeing what they do here. Very comfortable composition coming through here for Arcadia. Both teams are looking like they're going to try to opt for the high ground here, control this bridge. CMU will get there first and have the opportunity to take the control here, and Arcadia will back off and take the opposite high ground as Kojo falls, blocked by the May wall. Is he stuck there?
Big.
Oh, and it looks like he's going to go down, but the Mighty Duck's going to take two with him. Good trade there for the side of Arcadia. Pluto man. Pluto's picking up a couple kills here, landing shots. And Arcadia's going to get first control of this point.
And that was almost entirely there on the back of a huge anti-nade from Crusher 99. He threw that in there, got about 4 people, and then the Mighty Duck could just clean them up without them getting any healing.
Yep. Very clean stuff from the side of Arcadia. Looks like CMU is going to be coming in here, trying to take the high ground as well, and work their way through down, pushing Arcadia all onto the bottom point here. We do see Crusher and Pluto taking the high ground on the bridge. As CMU starts to drop down, they're going to be getting some time on the point here. Bob comes out for the side of Arcadia, and Pluto's going to be taken down too with the Dynamite. Big kills. Mighty Duck, the tanks for the side of Arcadia, is going to be doing a lot of work here, holding down the point, and they're going to stop CMU's push.
Again, really clean stuff there. Picking up everyone in quick enough succession to get a team kill. This is almost what you expect at this point from Pluto's Ash.
Yeah, definitely picking up double kills with the Dynamite usage there. Not the easiest thing to do, but Pluto's making it look so. We're going to see a swap here from Andy's going to be picking up the Tracer and twice on the Winston, so we're going to be swapping to more of a dive type comp. Coalescence comes out for CMU, but Mighty Duck's going to answer with the Sigma ultimate.
The dragon's underneath!
Oh, Latrick's going to pick up a double kill there. See how Arcadia decides to push in here. CMU failed their dive here. Arcadia was able to hold, and it looks like they're going to be pushed off the point as Arcadia does pick up a couple stagger kills.
Well, Diva demeched. She's gonna have to either kill herself or slowly work her mech back up.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to opt for the slowly picking up the mech here, and it's going to take a little bit. They only have 10% to
Stagger.
work with here. Okay, good stagger. We'll be very close here. Can CMU make the push? Kojo's holding them back with the Mighty Duck. Are they able to funnel through that choke there? Yes, they are. Andy will get onto the point here with twice. Kojo's going to be taken down. Ooh, Kojo getting big kills on top of the point. Now Diva's going to be the only one here with that stagger. Bob's going to come out just as a little extra assurance, and Arcadia will hold down the point on Busan.
Really dominant performance on this first map.
Yeah, very dominant, very clean. You even see the composition swap come out mid-game for CMU, and they just weren't able to put it together.
Yeah, I think I haven't been counting, but I believe Arcadia only has either 1 or 2 deaths so far this round. They've just been taking this match away. And if we
Very
can
clean.
keep this momentum going, things are going to look really nice.
Yep, well, we're going to be heading on to the second point here, and we're going to see very... Ooh, no, we have a couple swaps here coming on. Pluto's going to be on the Widow with Latrick picking up a Reaper. We do see a very interesting complete swap from the side of CMU once again. Going to be running Soldier and Sombra, Ana. Bunch of different heroes coming out for CMU.
Yeah, they really want to dive Pluto. They saw how dangerous he is, and they know they need to stop him before they can make any progress.
Yep, and Andy is going to be taking down Pluto there, but Latrick is still alive. The Reaper doing a lot of work with the Mighty Duck shield right in front of him. Did pick a couple kills off the dive, but Arcadia's going to punch back here as they look to take control of the point. Kojo picking up a couple kills on the Zarya, doing a lot of work here, as it is kind of just the healers. Arcadia will capture the point while pushing CMU off of it. And a couple of the kills here will be staggered as the Ana is pushed off the edge by the Reinhardt. It looks like, once again, you know, getting their target, ultimately taking down Pluto, but it just wasn't enough. The dive wasn't strong enough to get Arcadia all the way out, not picking up the amount of kills that maybe they would want to off of the back of that dive.
Once the Winston got the Widow, he was just stuck in the back line. And if you're on Winston and you're near a Reaper, you're already dead.
Oh, good nade coming out for the Ana on CMU, being able to take down Latrick and the Mighty Duck. No healing. Diva will be boosted for the side of CMU, and they're going to just absolutely wipe Arcadia on this retake.
Q Papaya racking up 4 kills in that one fight.
Yeah, really big, very clean push. Just able to get a really nice sweep of all of Arcadia members there. We do see Diva hiding up in the corner there, but Arcadia has to know. They saw the suck from Diva come out. Oh, Earthshatter will pick up the Winston, but the EMP comes out.
EMP bomb.
Oh, and the Diva ulti is going to pick up the Mighty Duck here. Coalescence comes out, but can it keep Arcadia alive enough for them to take...
It looks like it can. Kills coming out for the side of Arcadia.
Yep, and
Picking
Pluto
up the
is still
Diva
alive.
now.
Oh, Kojo just coming out big here as Arcadia gets control. Back and forth here.
And only using the Shatter and Coalescence for that. 2 really quickly building ults, so... They've got...
They do still have the grab.
Yeah. And Death Blossom coming up too. You put those 2 together, that's practically a fight win.
Yep. Could be huge. We'll see how CMU opts to take this dive here. Gonna try and play with the ground that they have as Winston dives in. Gonna use the rage, push everybody away. The grab comes out. Do we have enough damage here?
No! He's sleeping!
Oh!
The Reaper's sleeping! He can't follow it up!
They were able to grab 3 kills off of it though, so Arcadia will have the control.
The rest of the team's still following it up, but denying Patrick his play of the game.
Yeah. Looks like Sombra's going to be able to touch
That's a power move.
Look at Sombra here on the back. We'll be able to touch. Gonna try and buy time here. Look at how sneaky this is. Arcadia thinks they have the win. Oh, they're gonna have to quickly turn
Oh,
onto it. The
Bob,
bomb comes out.
master
Got timed
cleanup.
very well. Death Blossom's gonna come out. How many kills can he get? Latcher
Gets
coming up with 2. Bob gets 1. And CMU's gonna be on the back of this point. Diva's gonna jump out of mech. Sombras will be an annoying one, but jumps off the point. Arcadia's able to keep the cap. Arcadia winning back-to-back maps on Busan will take the overall game there. So we'll be moving on to the next map, but that's 1 point for Arcadia on the tallies.
Pluto getting the play of the game. And this was just super impressive. He gets 2 dynamite kills there with the knock-up, and then just completely follows it up masterfully with headshots.
Wow. Yeah, Pluto right there just displaying his proficiency on the Ashe. We saw on the second map of Busan there, the Widow start, but ultimately a swap into Ashe, and he was able to perform really big on it. So great stuff to see from Pluto, and honestly, just kind of more of what we're tending to expect on the side of Arcadia. Seems like they have really have this team composition that they've been running nailed down. They know the strengths, they know the weaknesses, and it looks like CMU's tried the different compositions, at least on the first map, and not as sure what to do with it.
Yeah, they're searching for answers to Pluto's Ashe and hitscan characters. But then once you're going on those Winston type heroes, you've got Latchik on the Reaper who just rips apart his big body that doesn't have a lot of armor. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Echo recently from Pluto, so it's really nice to see him on his signature Ashe again.
Yeah, always a delight to watch. We're going to be going into the second map here. It looks like we have an early pick showing of Havana, so we most likely will be heading into that map. One that we haven't seen before, Maxwell, at least on the broadcast here. What are your thoughts on Havana?
Havana, just like almost every escort map, is very good for a sniper's hit scan. It's very open in the first and third points. But when you reach that second one, it's a lot more tight corridors. So the composition, like the best composition on the map, changes throughout it. So you either try to play for that mid game, get a bunch of momentum going, is one method. Or you can focus on your snipers and stuff and just kind of try to muscle through that middle section. So 2 very different looks to the map. I'm interested to see which Arcadia brings out and which CMU brings out.
Yeah, we're going to be really interesting to see. It seems like we have a couple things that could be going on here. Might look for optimal swaps, but ultimately Arcadia is really proficient on some things like those snipers. So we'll see, like you said, what strategy they opt to kind of go through here. But yeah, interesting to see a new map. Obviously, we love that on the broadcast, but also as casters to see something that isn't as picked as other maps. So that's exciting to see.
Definitely gives us something to talk about.
We will be heading into the match right now. And honestly, this map, in my opinion, is really nice to look at. I love the colors on this map, and it's fun to watch it. So I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, really fun map to look at and to play on.
All right, so we will start to see early compositions come out as both teams assemble their heroes here. And it looks like Arcadia is going to initially opt for the Widow Hanzo, something that Maxwell, you mentioned, being very proficient for the snipers here. Able to stay on top of this ledge and kind of snipe from the opposing team's spawn. On the side of CMU, we will also see a Widow and a Soldier. So interesting compositions, but kind of something that we've already stated. Now, the patch that we're playing on, Maxwell, is the live patch, correct? So we do have the soldier changes that are being played.
Yes, we do have the drag soldier instead of the spread.
Okay, so we'll see how that's used optimally. Obviously, maybe a little bit in a recoil pattern to use, but ultimately could be more accurate moving forward.
Yeah, also with the extra ammo, he can focus down shields and tanks a lot more effectively because he's spending a lot less time reloading.
CMU gonna get an initial push here as Kojo is waiting. We'll hit the hook on the Diva, but Diva's able to back out there. The Mighty Duck getting a nice kill onto the soldier there as Winston dives up to the top area where all of Arcadia's snipers are. And he's going to take out Latrick, and looks like CMU's going to force them out of that high ground there.
Oh, winning the Widow duel, though.
Oh, and Winston jumps in only to get rocked in the face. Kojo hitting
Big
some
hook.
really nice hooks. Diva's going to drop out a mech. He's going to be in a 1v1 with Pluto and is going to hit the headshot. So Arcadia's able to retake...
Oh, that's a huge stagger from Kojo.
Yeah, Kojo's pushed all the way up. I didn't even realize that. He's so far up, able to get the
Oh my
pick.
god. He was at like 10 health or something like that when he got out.
Able to pick the,
Oh my
get the pick
God.
and pull out. So really big for the side of Arcadia. We do
Now
have the Widow wall hack.
That's the difference between a tactical move and a feed right there. Getting out.
Winston's going to be jumping in, again trying to disrupt what he can.
But
on
he's
the high
he's
ground.
won, and
Latrick's going
the
to be taking out
Roadhog's
Andy.
right there.
Latrick taking out Lucio as well. Arcadia
And get
able to
another.
push the tanks out of this high ground. They do try to come out. Kojo just holding down the bottom part there, hitting all the hooks that he needs to, doing a lot of damage to CMU.
Latrick
Moira
with
and
4.
Crusher, supportal combat on the side of the payload. Kojo comes up, says, I ain't gonna have none of this, as Moira teleports out of there. Res onto Pluto is going to be really nice as we don't have to wait for him to come back. And
Especially
Pluto's gonna
good because
be-
the other team is spawned back in. They could have pushed in on a 5.
Yup. Okay, again, we have Diva Winston diving up top. Will it work this time?
The Mighty Duck going really low.
Oh, Pluto gets a pick onto the Mercy. That's really big because they're not going to have a res. As more kills come up for the side of Arcadia, Kojo will be running the Roadhog ulti well boosted, able to push them off. Diva will come out of the mech. And CMU is going to be forced back once again. Good kills coming out for the side of Pluto, but that pick on Mercy was so big for Arcadia. All the healing lost, no res, and it just stops another push.
Activating the barrier.
Cute Papaya getting the mech back, so no need for suicide.
Oh,
Which I don't think you can actually do on this map. I think if you get staggered out of a mech, you just kind of have to wait.
yeah, I don't see a
Which
really
is-
fall-off point.
Yeah, which is so much time bought for Arcadia. Oh, big hook!
Oh, nice hook. The Widow wall hacks allowing Arcadia to know what route CMU will take out. Sigma grab will come out, ultimately get nothing. Diva ulti comes out, gets a pick on the Mule, and then now it's Arcadia's Mercy falling down. Can Arcadia hold without their
Getting really
main
low.
healer? Kojo hitting some hooks, but he's being sandwiched by both of CMU's tanks and will fall down eventually. Dragons come out to try and buy some time. Not going to pick up a kill, but pushes them off the point at least. It looks like CMU's going to capture the first point here as they are pushing Arcadia back. Only 2 minutes 45 left on the clock though, and this is the area, Maxwell, you were talking about. Very tight corners, very claustrophobic. Will we see the snipers prevail as much as they did on the open area?
Actually, I could see this comp still working out really well on this point because not because of the snipers, which we see Pluto actually swapping to Ashe much better in this range compared to the Widow, but because of the tanks, I think are going to play the biggest role here. Sigma has his orbs that he can bounce around in close quarters. You've got Hog, who's running around with a shotgun. So I think the tanks are definitely going to be the more playmakers on this part of the point than your Hanzo, your Ashe.
Yeah, we do see Arcadia slowly pushing up the ground here for a defense. Coalescence comes out for CMU as Winston
Big
gets
anti,
left.
though.
Big anti-nade. Nobody's going to be able to heal from that Coalescence. Getting no picks off the back of it, but slows down the push just a little bit as Diva is separated from the rest of her team here. Roadhog will be boosted. Diva not jumping out of mech yet.
Retreats right into the Roadhog hook.
Yeah,
That's
it's a big
rough.
hook. Oh, we see Genji for CMU. Good swap. Sigma ult's gonna pick up the Soldier. Soldier will go down. Kojo getting a pick onto the Mercy. Good job there for the tanks on the side of the Arcadia. Mullen will
another
wrap it
team
up
kill.
with a res. Really good here. Only 1 minute and 10 seconds falling. Fast for CMU to be able to pick up the next payload checkpoint here. We do see CMU trying to cross over here. Another dive with the Winston and Diva. Are they going to be able to get off of that? Mighty Duck isn't going to be falling now. The Winston Rage comes out, but is instantly slept. Diva ult comes out. The self-destruct will pick up Mulin, actually, on the side of that.
The shield not quite big enough to cover the Mercy.
Yep. Pluto will get dove on by the Winston. Able to shoot away, though. The Dragons come out. Will it pick up anybody? No. Space is bought, though. Coalescence comes out again. Really quick Coalescence charge there. Fight's looking really even. It could go either way. Mulin's going to be coming out with the ulti, but ultimately Kojo falls. She's going to have to do it all by herself, but goes down as CMU is going to be able to pick up the next point with only about 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, completing at the last possible moment, both times.
Yep, I mean, a checkpoint's a checkpoint, right, Maxwell?
Yeah, but they probably would have wanted to have some more time going into this point. This is the strongest point for the sniper composition. It's so open that it's really hard to set up your dives on the Winston and Diva because your positioning has to be perfect in order to avoid all the damage on your way towards the snipers.
Genji coming in with the blade. Oh, gets anti-heal though, and Genji falls off the map, not able to climb up. The aim hacks come out for Soldier. Not going to be able to get anything as Pluto is going to answer, killing the Mercy for the side of CMU as Diva falls off the map as well. That is 2 environmental kills, 1 I believe on the side of Kojo, and the Genji was suicide. Big kills coming up for the side of Arcadia, able to push them out. Only 40 seconds remaining on the clock. CMU's going to have to look for an answer here. That dive with the blade was maybe the best chance that they had, but...
Yeah, down to just having a bomb and a coalescence.
Yep.
So far, bomb's been very effective.
Oh, self-destruct comes out. Gonna be picking up
bomb
2
gets
kills.
2!
Oh, the Diva's gonna be doing a lot of work here as Kojo is gonna be the last one alive, falling at the end of it to Andy.
The overtime Wizards doing it again.
10 seconds. Let's see what Arcadia can pull out here. The ball.
Kojo on the ball.
Kojo on the ball. Let's see, can he buy time? Gonna be doing what he can. Gets a big knockup there as he's just looking to disrupt on this ball and stop the overtime. Reaper gets boosted here. Latrik's gonna be able to do a lot of damage. Takes out the Reaper. Just Latrik gonna be hitting the W key as he's walking forward on Reaper.
They're clearing out this point. Whether they get the kills isn't important. It's the space they're making.
Yeah, big space. Honestly, really good hold. It had to swap to the ball, am I right?
Yeah, once you swap to the ball, it's either feast or feed. Those are your options. And we've seen Kojo. He's very proficient on the ball.
Yep. When times are close, when you need the clutch, you can always rely on Kojo's ball. We're gonna be heading into the swap here. We'll see how Arcadia does on the pushing side, if they're able to take it all the way. As CMU did make some great progress there, almost getting it to the end. So big task for Arcadia to live up to here.
And so far, looking like CMU pulling out a similar comp, but opting for the double shield instead of the hog.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Orisa here?
Orisa hasn't been in the greatest place for a bit now, since they nerfed double shield meta. But they've recently given her some more armor, so if she's got heals, she's pretty much unkillable.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to pretty much save her for last, just because it's so hard to focus her down. You just want to get rid of her shields to make space, and then focus down the squishier targets. Because if the rest of the team is rallying around her, you're not going to get her as the first pick.
Alright, well, we'll see how Arcadia decides to enter that here. We do see Twice setting up the Orisa shield immediately right on the corner.
Moira on 1 health.
Ooh, very close.
It's the heal orb.
Get healed up. Pluto falling a little bit low here, getting healed up. It looks like they have a pretty solid double shield defense here, but we're gonna get a couple kills here. Pluto getting a pick, but immediately getting rezzed out of it. Oh, as Kojo hits a really nice hook onto the MCU Hanzo. Mighty Duck's gonna... The tanks for the side of Arcadia gonna be pushing up here. Twice is gonna be throwing down the shield as much as they can, though. But with the Orisa shield being nerfed, as you said, not gonna be able to block a lot of damage. Pluto saying, I'm the better Widow. Arcadia just able to push them back here, gaining a lot of ground. Orisa ult comes out. It's going to be a lot of damage as Latrick just gets a one-shot. Coalescence comes out for the side of MCU. And they're going to be taking down a couple members of Arcadia. But initially, some great ground made there.
Oh, and the Orisa comp really working out. They couldn't kill her, and so she just continually put down damage until eventually she got her ult, boosted her team, and they just took the fight.
So we have the Mighty Duck going to be trying to push up here.
Pluto.
Oh, Pluto.
Alright,
killed,
they've got the res.
Res is going to be down though, so Pluto can make a second pick. That will be huge. Double shield's a lot to deal with, but the Sigma ult comes down, picking up both of them. Another
Everyone's
Sigma
in
ult
the
to
sky.
answer.
No one can.
Pluto getting a nice kill off to the Sigma. As we still see Mercy and Hanzo able to hold up the high ground. Latrick's gonna contest in his mouth. Dead Apocalypse. The Apocalypse gonna be taking out Latrick, winning the Hanzo duel there as the Mighty Duck cleans up those kills, says, I got you, buddy, don't worry about it.
SMU starting to group back up, looking for a recontest. Can they make it to the point? Orisa can.
Looks like they're gonna have a couple contests here.
But she's anti.
Oh, falls down there along with the Sigma. Dragons come out to try and push them off of the point, but
Kind of whiffs. It doesn't cover the point, so the Mighty Duck and Crusher just staying on it, keeping it contested.
we'll stagger the Hanzo, so we'll see an initial push come out of here. Again, map changing, a lot more claustrophobic.
Yeah, and the Roadhog should be getting a lot more value than the Orisa here, because Orisa, she doesn't want people on top of her. She wants to just poke at them from long range. Meanwhile, this Roadhog, he can just work his way around these corners, just walk up to her and just nail her with the shotgun.
Yep, we're gonna have the double shields come out, holding down the high ground. As the payload makes its turn around this corner here, Samuel will drop down onto the floor. Ooh, Kojo getting a big hook, actually. Takes out twice.
Yeah, and there's the Hog Diff right there.
Yeah, Hog Diff coming out, pushing him off the point. Coalescence comes out to answer, but there's not much damage to be healed up as Latrick just takes down CMU's Hanzo anyway. Sigma ult comes down. Can they get the Mercy? Really easy pickings for Pluto there.
Yeah, the Mighty Duck just picking him up and Pluto knocking him down.
Arcadia gonna get the kills here.
This should be second point, because they know they've got sights on them, so they can't contest this.
Yep. Looks like CMU's just gonna opt to regroup here.
So Arcadia should be going into this with a 4-minute time bank. Oh,
contest.
Contest?
Big contest here.
They're pushing in. The sights ran out.
Pluto gonna be picking up
Okay,
the
there
kill.
it is. Alright.
Oh. Really odd half contest there as the payload reaches the checkpoint.
Yeah, and now Arcadia can just run in on this, because they're up 3 players. They can just push this in, hold the bridge here, and just get free cart push.
Yep. And we see them doing exactly that as the Mighty Duck stands up in the front. Cart push is moving up really quickly here. Can CMU stop them?
Well,
as their players
they've
get
got
back?
4 ults, so they've got the Orisa ult, which will just kind of win a fight if your players can hit shots. So.
Yep, here it comes. Orisa ult's gonna be coming out.
Oh, big anti! Paul!
Oh,
Pluto getting 2.
Dragons come out.
Sights for both sides.
And Arcadia's gonna make the push here. Pluto getting some big picks. Mighty Duck and Kojo going to be just walking forward here.
On the Mercy.
Nice hook on the Mercy there.
And they've got the Flux
healing.
and the Dragons. They can just pick them up when they try to contest.
Oh, they're going to opt for the Roadhog ultimate just to push him
Yeah,
off
just
the
push
cart.
them away. You
He
can't
solo
touch.
moves it.
And GG's in the chat.
Really great map there for the side of Arcadia. Looks like CMU's gonna be took a big loss off the side of that weird kind of half contest they did as Arcadia made the point anyway. It seemed like a little bit of an odd decision for them to make at that point.
I think the official term there would be a C9 because I think all six people were alive and going towards the point, but they just don't stay on it. I think the Moira faded and stopped contesting, and so the cart just pushed in, and that was that. And so Arcadia could just chase that, and the momentum just snowballed from there. You even saw the snowball start during second point, where they were down 2 people, they were trying to put up their shields, get set up, and Arcadia just said, "No, we're going in on you." And then the hog hook got the Orisa, and they just kept going. They never got a real fight after first point was capped.
Yep. And of course, third map here is going to be a hybrid map, and it looks like CMU is going to opt to pick Volskaya here.
Yeah. A great not control, not hybrid. It's assault. There
map.
we go. Assault map.
So I believe this is the first time seeing an assault on stream. Because usually for us it goes the
because we don't
hybrid.
stream ECAC typically.
Yeah, so a little bit of a misspoke there for me. I thought it was going to go to the export map, but looks like we're going to be seeing an assault map. What are your thoughts, Maxwell?
Well, me personally, I love this map so very much because you can run Torb and you can run Sim. You can run Torb and Sim in the same comp.
Okay.
I don't expect that to come out. I don't expect that to come out from the Arcadia team here.
That's a Maxwell special.
But this is something the B team likes to run, and it looks pretty nice. But I'd expect more of a brawlish type thing. Here you can hold the choke forward, or you can play a little farther back with a poke. This first and second point of Volskaya are both very adaptable, where you can play a whole lot of different things. And it looks like Arcadia says, "You guys haven't beat us at this look. We're just going to keep running it until you find an answer." And so far, SMU still searching.
Yeah, it looks like Arcadia is going to be opt to running the same comp they've been winning games on. However, CMU opting for a couple new heroes.
Yet another
hero count. Their unique hero count this match must be through the roof. They played almost everybody except Doomfist. But they're going to be running McCree and May on this one as unique heroes. So we'll see how those DPS shape out for them. Maybe they got a pocket that they've been whipping to whip out here on the O2.
Potentially, this McCree can get some picks, but against the Ashe, the range difference is just so much, especially with the damage boost.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's going to be hard for McCree to kind of get in there against the longer ranges that Arcadia has here. Looks like CMU's going to just be bomb rushing the first point here as
that's what you want to do, though, with this composition. They've got the McCree, they've got the May. They want to brawl. They want to play close range. It's weird to see a brawl without Reinhardt, but they're like, our Reinhardt's gotten so much pressure, so we're just going to play a little bit more self-sufficient tanks. But Arcadia still just racking up the kills in the second half of this fight.
Yep, Pluto coming up big. Expect nothing less from our mans there. Getting a couple nice kills there. Arcadia, as a unit, having a nice defense there against the rush of CMU.
And already 80% to a Bob. Crusher 99, 75 to the Nano. So ult's coming up for Arcadia soon.
See what Arcadia ups do with the leverage they have there. Maywall comes up to try and block off Latrick, but
Gets
looks like
Cesaria. Can they get this McCree?
Oh, Mighty Duck getting
Oh my
big
God.
kills.
The Mighty Duck.
Oh, the Mighty Duck with the Mercy boost is just doing a ton of damage here as the Mighty Duck almost sweeps the entire team of CMU by himself.
May not be getting shatters this game, but damn, he is putting on a masterclass.
Yes. And we do see he will have the ultimate available for the next push along with pretty much every ultimate on the side of Arcadia coming up except maybe Kojo's for this next push.
And he's swapping to the Genji.
Alright, we'll see what they can do with that extra dive. I think it might help
Bob
them as
sleeping in the
opposed
back.
to McCree. Oh, we do see the Mighty Duck separated from the rest of them, not able to get the ultimate off. Lucio got boosted from CMU. We see Kojo get boosted, but he is going to get frozen.
Mighty Duck's back.
Let's see what he can do. The ultimate is still available.
And he's
Dragon's
already
come
getting
out.
kills.
Wow. Whoa, what an insane res from Mulan there, picking up the Mighty Duck. Doing a lot of good stuff there.
Getting so much value out of that.
The
So
Mighty
now they've
Duck,
got the double tank ults. They can probably hold off a fight with this, but if they get caught in a blizzard, they're gonna be in a really rough spot.
yeah, definitely looking to see how this Blizzard will be used, as it could be an essential tool from them moving forward, trying to take the cap on this point. With only 1 minute left, we'll see Winston jumping in. The Blizzard being used, not catching everybody, but pushing them
Yeah,
off
getting
of
it
the
as an
main point.
engage.
Oh, Sigma ult comes out as a response. Big damage coming out with Kojo busting out the Roadhog ultimate. Going to be picking up 3 kills off the side of that. Hits a nice hook on the Winston.
Picking up
And
4.
a big team kill. CMU will be answered once again. And not getting any checks onto the capture there.
Arcadia looking really strong on this assault point.
Looking very good. There is only 30 seconds remaining, so
They've
might
got
have
the
around.
blade. They've got the beat. What can they do with this?
Yep. Winston's going to be jumping in. Blade comes out. Bob is an answer, as Bob is going to just be mowing everybody down there. Genji Blade is going crazy, though, as he picks up 2
Picks up
kills.
2, but everybody else around him is just getting killed.
Yep. Rez comes out on the Mighty Duck, and by this point, it looks like their push is going to be stuffed, as Arcadia does run it into overtime, but the map will end here. We'll see the flip. Good hold from Arcadia.
And that's the, full hold. 0%. All they need is 1 tick.
Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, 1 tick is not too much to ask, but we'll see if Arcadia is able to push through. However, if CMU puts on the similar performance as Arcadia did, it could be a hard take.
Yeah, but Arcadia looking really good whenever they were pushing into CMU. I don't think I've seen them really lose a whole lot of fights when they've been the aggressor. So, what I'd like to see here is Crusher 99 pull out the Lucio, just run a really tight brawl comp, and just speed right into them. We're bringing out the Latchik Genji.
Latchik Genji just for a little bit of style points, I assume here.
I've got a theory.
What's your theory, Maxwell?
Latchik hasn't gotten to play the game yet.
Uh-huh.
We're on map 3. They just full held. Kojo just got, in this last fight, got an environmental kill, 3 final blows, and 2 assists. So, naturally, the only thing he has left that he can do is go on Genji, do a Nano Blade, and get a 6k. That's my theory.
He's doing it for play of the game style points.
Yeah. Because
Alright, we'll see if it works
he's
out for him.
thirsty. He's thirsty for it.
We'll see. Play of the game might be a little bit difficult to come out as they only need 1 checkpoint here. So Latrik's going to have to pop off in the early minutes here. Arcadia trying to walk forward into this, but CMU putting up a barrage of fire with the Soldier and Sigma. Going to be able to get through. Mulan going to be on the
Here's
top
the
of
hook.
building.
That's an
Big
opening.
hook. Nice pick. Arcadia's going to be looking into pushing pressure.
But they're really low. I don't think they can aggress. Alright, they're healed up. They're up by 2.
Moving forward. Big pick from Pluto here. as Kojo hits a nice hook. He's going to be battling the Genji. Tanks take down Genji here.
2 on point left.
Latrick on the back trying to solo the soldier, but Kojo rips it with a hook. Contention here on the point as we already have a nano and it goes to Kojo.
Latrick has the blade, but it goes to Kojo.
Oh no. They will be getting the point here, and that will be Arcadia taking the map. And the game, I believe. It's a best of 5, correct, Maxwell?
Yeah, best of 5. So this is the series right here. And there's Kojo.
There's Kojo's play of the game. Really big here. We saw the blizzard. We were talking about this blizzard, and it did
they
take
used
over
it
the
as
point, but
yeah. There's 2 different ways you can use blizzard in this game. You can either use it as an engage, try to make a lot of space for your tanks, your DPS, or you can actually hit people with it, and you can freeze them, and then people will kill them.
Right.
Some people say that second one is more effective because now the enemy team is dead. But in certain situations, you might want to use it actually as a zoning ult because it's so big that it makes all that space and you just gain all the control.
Right.
I think they might have used it for the first one when they could have used it for the second. You can rally especially on this point, if you push in from both sides, the enemy team gets stuck in one area and then you hit them with a blizzard and now they're all frozen. So I probably would have preferred to see that out of a Mei player, but still, CMU not being really much slouches, they really pushed it very far on Havana, so you got to give them kudos for that.
Yeah, great push on Havana, but overall, really clean game from Arcadia. One of the cleanest games from Arcadia, and that's exactly what we wanted for our play-ins match. And, we'll be looking towards playoffs and streaming that, of course. That's going to be it for the game today, though. Quick 3-0 for the side of Arcadia. However, don't go anywhere as we most likely will be having a player interview after. So stick around and we'll be back after a short break. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're gonna have a player interview here with Latrick. How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good, Patrick. So we had a bit of a theory for
Okay,
third
shoot.
point. You brought out the Genji when you guys didn't really swap up your comp at all during this match, and then third point attack, you bring out the Genji. Now
Yeah.
we have a little bit of a theory. You see, pretty much every time we do this stream, you get like 2 play of the games in a set of 3 matches. But
Generally.
this time we were looking to play the games. We got a Pluto getting a 6K. We got Kojo getting a 6K. But no Latrick. So we were thinking, hey, maybe he's bringing out the Genji, trying to get some swag out there.
That was the plan. I play a lot of Hanzo that set, and I'm like, guys, it's time. It's attack. I'm whipping out the Genji. Let's go. One fight, Blade at the ready. No nano. No one to kill. There were 2 guys left. I got him.
It was truly tragic to watch as we were looking for it. The whole capture, the whole assault there. You trying to pick up a play of the
Yeah.
game. Alas, it wasn't to be. I guess what was your overall thoughts on the whole set there?
The teamwork with everyone was like absolutely amazing. First point, it felt like first point of the first map, it felt like a well-oiled machine. And that like really helped. Like everyone played at their best, and as a team, we played the best we ever did like that too. So honestly, I felt like we punched way above our weight on that one.
Yeah, the momentum you guys are probably taking into the Sweet 16 of the playoffs is going to be a really big factor here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited for the first match. We're going up against, the best in the league. We're not daunted though, keeping the spirits up.
Yeah, you guys looked like a top tier team as far as this league goes. Like it was really clean performances. And although you guys are indeed going against the first seed in the bracket, I think you guys can certainly make it a series if you keep going like this.
Yeah, we're gonna absolutely shoot for it. Honestly, every single person played at their peak today. I couldn't be more proud of my team.
Yeah, it's totally awesome to hear. It was a pleasure, an absolute pleasure, to watch. And I was telling Maxwell right at the end of the set that it was one of the cleanest games that we've seen on stream from the Overwatch team. So I guess I kind of want to ask, like, what are specific things that you've been working on as a team over the course of the season here, both Nason, ECAC, to kind of work on? Because from a viewer's perspective, we can definitely see that consistent growth over the time, over the streams.
Okay. Yeah, we've been having a lot of really good practice time, um, being watched by the coaches, constantly commented on, and the biggest thing has been video reviews. We get to see exactly what we're doing wrong on specific maps and what to work on, and that's why, especially for the first map, we knew exactly what we were doing because we followed our past mistakes and like our past comments by our coaches. So that's been the best thing that's been helping us out, because last year we didn't have as much video reviews. So this year it's been a fantastic help.
That's awesome
It's
to
always
hear.
great to work out the kinks in any plan.
Yeah.
Just the more nailed down it is, the better it gets. And you guys really showed that you guys had what it takes.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you, Latrick, for coming on and doing a player interview. We'll be looking forward to what comes from you and the rest of the Arcadia team as we get into playoffs. And hopefully, we'll see a couple play of the games come out of you.
Thank you so much for having me. Being a Genji one trick, you only get up there so often, and I I try and get those big blades. You'll hopefully see some of those during the Sweet 16.
I'm looking forward to seeing you whip it out.
Oh, Yeah.
That's
All
also
right.
the plane.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm definitely. I will.
Maxwell, anything else you got to say?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm gonna leave it on that.
Uh, Thank you, everybody who tuned into the stream today. It really means a lot to see people come out and support us consistently. If you're not already, we do have a subscription button on the channel, so hit that subscribe and get a sick Arcadia Esports emote. Also, we're going to be streaming a variety of competitive games, all of Arcadia's teams over the course of the week. Moving forward, getting to a couple playoff rounds for a couple of our games. If you're looking for when those times are, I usually don't because I'm bad. However, follow our socials. I haven't really shut that up, but follow the socials, the Instagram, the Twitter. They're on your screen right now. And generally, we're putting out when our matches are, what we're playing the day before, so you can tune in on time and watch all of our teams play. And I believe what Wednesday at 8 is going to be the next Overwatch. So if y'all are really specific here for Overwatch, Wednesday at 8 is going to be our time. But with that, I want to say thank you to everybody who came into the stream, and I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you, and thanks Maxwell for joining me.
Always a pleasure. Signing off. We'll see you next time.